Hello, welcome back to my channel. I thought of this idea the other day because generally posting for like TikToks and shorts and reels, they're so short that I can't actually describe how I do my base makeup, so it's always done in those videos, and I wanted to have a sort of benchmark, bookmarkable video out there for how I do my base makeup and my base routine. Let's start. I think I'm gonna do everything except eyeshadow and lips. I have already moisturized my skin about 5 to 10 minutes ago with the sensitive version of the Embryolisse Late Cream. But it's hot out today, so I'm also going to be going into my T-zone with this Mattifine primer. And even though I would say I have fairly dry skin, dry to normal, when it goes up to 40 degrees, even I need some kind of oil controlling primer. But I'm not going outside, so I don't have any SPF on, but your favorite SPF is great. I like the one from, I think it's Rouge, that one, and I recently got gifted the Benton Cica Gel sunscreen. That one is really good too. And that one doesn't have a white cast on my partner who has more brown skin. If you're dark brown or black, I don't know, but if you're brown or light brown, there was no white cast on him or on his tan. So that one is a great, less expensive, but probably online only sunscreen. So I'm just tapping in the primer, just making sure that it's in the skin. Now we go in with foundation. So the foundations that I use are Pat McGrath Labs. Very annoying, but it is the most skin-like foundation personally I have ever tried, and I have tried many over the years, but these are the most skin-like. They're not really my color. I noticed the other day when I did my makeup and I was like, these are like way too yellow for me, but I don't have any blue color corrector, so it's just gonna be what it'll be. I am gonna have to look for a blue color corrector to fix the color match on these. I do mostly, this is gonna be difficult. Can you see? I do mostly shade 2 with a couple drops of shade 4, but I do need some blue in there, but I don't have any, so womp womp. And today, I feel like moderate coverage, so I'm gonna go in with this very old, very melted bristle brush, and I'm gonna basically swipe on the middle of my face. Right? I've pretty much used it all. And then we're gonna blend it out. And the motion that I'm using with this brush is kind of like a pat and flick. I'm not like dragging it around. I'm just like trying to flick the foundation where I want it to go. And my foundation may look really strange today because I got a tan over the weekend. So my face is more tan than my body, but there's nothing I can do about that. So now I took about 2 drops of shade 2 and I'm gonna take my concealer. This is Rose Ink LX010, like so. And these are just gonna get mixed together and basically focused on the center of my face. On the face areas, using a brush is totally fine. But for the concealer, you do need this. And if it seems like I'm rushing, it's because I am. I have my AC off in the room right now for the noise, and it is getting hot in here as I sit. So I'm trying my best to do this efficiently. Just take the rest on the cheeks. Ta-da! And that kind of helps balance out the mismatched color a little bit, keeping the brightness in the center of the face, because now it's just a little bit more like bronzy. I do need to powder though, so I'm gonna use an HD powder. I would use a very light amount like this, like I'm doing right now, if I were to be doing flash photography. The one I'm using is e.l.f. HD. An HD powder doesn't have to be incredibly fancy. I don't really feel like contouring today, but if I were to contour, I love this Westman Atelier in Biscuit. I will be using bronzer though. I'm going to be going in with Pat McGrath Naked Desire. Just taking it on a blush brush. Just focus on the side of my face. And if I put some on my ear, it helps because I don't put foundation on my ear. That's too much work. And on the tip of the brush, just load it up and do some bronzer contouring. Just gonna go at the top of my eyes. And now we move on to eyebrows. I'm gonna use these 2 eyebrow products today. I have kind of like a gray brown and a brown brown that matches my hair color. But the gray brown is going to go at the inside of my eyebrow. So kind of from like here until here. Because it's so thin at that area of my eyebrow, it really just makes it look more full without actually having a lot of hair there. See? And now we take the brown. We take the brown and we blend it in with the gray, and then we just fill in the rest. And then we take a spoolie. I work with disposables a lot when I do my makeup because sanitization is so important. I have to keep everything pretty clean. I wear contacts, I can't risk it, and I know when I have had dirty makeup on or near my eye because I get styes. I keep everything sanitary in my own collection just because I have makeup artists using their own products on me and I can't be gross on myself because my face will be touching someone else's kit, right? It's all circular. Their kit should be clean because they touch a lot of people, and basically my kit should be clean because I get touched by their makeup. But that's just me. That's just something I like to do to keep my own sanity. Sanitary sanity. I'm hilarious. Okay, we're gonna go in with blush and we're gonna keep it more natural today. So I need Charnelle. So I'm gonna be popping back and forth with my blush brush between these two shades. This slightly more peachy one is Charnelle by Dior, and this slightly more neutral pink is Fleurtatious by McGrath Labs. I love both of these formulas so much. My Dior blushes are the old formulation, so I don't know what the new formulation is like because Dior went clean with their marketing, which is fine, but I hope it didn't mess up the Rouge blush formula because it was one of my favorites. I have a lot of the colors. And I love blush, so I'm going right on the apple of my cheek. I've done my makeup so much now that I know where it is. But I go on the apple of my cheek, and then I go all the way up to my temple, and I have a big swoop of blush because I got big cheeks, I got a big face. I love that look. And you can see it a lot in my content. But the other day when I posted my natural soft glam flip, this was the blush combo that I used. I'm gonna take the foundation brush and just pat out because I don't like how blunt my edge is from my bronzer. And that is pretty much my base routine. From there, I do eyes and lips. Yeah, let me cut, film something else, and then I'll get back to you. This is the final look. I went blue for the day, but this is what the skin is looking like. Looks pretty much the same. As the foundation sets itself, it really just becomes skin-like, like a second skin. And there's a reason why it's called Skin Fetish, because it's good. That pretty much sums up this video. It was all about my base routine. So if you liked it, give this video a like, give me a comment down below of what you like, what you didn't like, what you would do differently, blah, 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 blah. Anything you want. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.